Hey everyone, hope you're doing well, and I hope you're getting in some reading. Today's book I'm going to review today is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Faeries by Heather Fawcett. I read this for a book club meeting, primarily my Canadian book club. She's a Canadian author. She lives on Vancouver Island. I'll read the back and we can go from there. Cambridge professor Emily Wilde is a genius scholar who is writing the world's first encyclopedia of fairy lore, I should say. And Emily lives for her work. She emphatically prefers the company of her books, her dog Shadow, and the fair folk to other people. So when she arrives in a hard-scrabbled village in the far north, Emily wishes only to focus on her studies. She certainly doesn't have the time for another new arrival, her dashing and insufferably handsome academic rival, Wendell Bambleby, who manages to charm the townsfolk. I think that's how you pronounce it. The townfolk muddle Emily's research and utterly confound and frustrate her. But as Emily gets closer and closer to uncovering the secrets of the hidden ones, the most elusive of all fairies, lurking in the shadowy forest outside the town, she finds herself on the trail of another mystery. Who is Wendell Bambleby, and what does he really want? To find the answer, she must unlock the greatest mystery of all, her own heart. I thought it was okay. It was a decent read. I gave it a 3. The reason I gave it a 3, I would have given it higher, I think. The reason I gave it a 3 is I struggled with the book. I struggled through it with from about a third of the book in to about 2/3 of the book done. So, and I'm not one really for fantasy. I don't know why I keep reading the genre. I guess because the genre interests me in because sometimes you're forced to. But in all honesty, I really do not like fantasy. It's not one of my favorite genres. And this one I really struggled with. I felt that, I don't know what I felt. I just felt it was a slog at times. It wasn't I don't think it was the end note, the notes at the end, notes at the end of the page. I know there's a very specific term for those. And I just didn't, I just felt it was a lot of, I didn't know what was going on. I think that was my main the main problem I had. And it's not an easy genre for me for whatever reason. It really isn't. It's something that, with fantasy, I generally struggle with. Even with A Court of Thorn and Roses, I kind of struggled with. If it has some sort of element that I can play with in the real world, then it's fine. But it kind of didn't. I like that it was a historical fiction in a way. I think what you would call it historical fantasy. Same with like something like Court of Thorns and Roses. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't like it. It wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't particularly enjoy it. I think not until the last third. So that's probably the reason it was probably going to be about 2.75, 2.75. All being told in the end. But I mean, the fact that, I just kind of gave way and just kind of read the story, I thought it was just okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't... There's nothing bad about the writing, I should say. The writing is excellent, actually. But I just struggled with the book. And that's the reason I gave it a rating like that. Anyways, that was Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Faeries by Heather Fawcett. I look forward to talking to you soon, and bye for now.